July has been over for a little while now, which means it's time to take a look at everything that I played in July. So I haven't really played much in July. It's been a bit of a quiet month, so I've only got 3 games to talk about today, but I still think that these games are worth talking about, and I really did enjoy it. If you do go on to enjoy this video today, please leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new, but without further ado, let's get right into the first game that I played in July. The first game that I played in July is Football Manager 2024. Now, the version of the game that I ended up playing was the console version. I don't own a PC that is capable of running the game. My laptop that I have is only capable of running Windows, and it just about does that. It struggles at even the smallest of tasks, let alone trying to play Football Manager. I don't think it has enough storage to store Football Manager on there, so I've had to play the console version, which is still pretty good. Like, it's still somewhat in depth. You know, there's still a lot to do. You know, I still think it's the best football game on the market because, you know, it's all about managing your team, sorting the tactics out, making transfers. There's a lot to do in Football Manager. If you're a really big football fan, then you should already know about Football Manager, but it is genuinely one of the best games you can play. And honestly, this game has me hooked for hours and hours on end. Like, I try not to play it because otherwise I'll be playing it all through the night and I'll be going to bed at 3 in the morning. That's how addicting Football Manager is. I've been pretty much playing Football Manager since it first came out on console. It came out on Game Pass, so I ended up playing it through that. And yeah, I eventually been playing it enough to get the 100% all the achievements inside of July, which is great news. But yeah, Football Manager is just such a fun game. If you really want to have an in-depth football experience, this is the game. And if you have a PC, then you're going to have an even more in-depth, more enjoyable experience. There are so many teams in this game to manage. It is genuinely one of the best football games I have ever played. Now, let's move on to the second game, a game that really did catch me by surprise, and that was Neon White. Now, Neon White is a game all about speedrunning every single level. The quicker you can complete a level, the better. So the game is first person, it's a first person shooter where, you know, each different weapon you have has different abilities that allows you to traverse the levels, try to complete the levels as quick as you can, and that's really the gameplay loop. It's so fun just to try and beat your personal best, try to beat other players on the leaderboard, climb the leaderboards, get them ace medals, which is also quite fun. So yeah, this game has a lot of replayability, that is for sure. Now, I do want to kind of discuss the story because I think the story does kind of suck in this game. I ended up skipping through it, which is something I don't usually do. The story is in this kind of cringy anime style. I don't know if it's done on purpose. I've seen somewhere online that they did it on purpose. This is the idea, but I'll be honest with you, even still, if it's a joke and they're just poking fun at those anime storylines, I still don't enjoy the story at all. So I did end up skipping through it. The idea is you're in heaven, or you're some sort of bad person. You're trying to book your ticket into heaven by getting rid of all the demons that are in heaven and completing the levels. Overall, the gameplay is what really got me interested. The gameplay is so fun, it's so fast paced, and it's just genuinely one of the best games I've played this year. A game that really did take me by surprise, that is for sure. So yeah, Neon White is definitely one that I recommend if you like games where there's a lot of replayability. You want to go and beat your best times. It's basically a speedrunner's dream. If you love speedrunning, get this game, that's for damn sure. And the third and final game is Psychonauts. Now, for whatever reason, I really wanted just to play a classic Xbox game, an Xbox original game, and I landed on Psychonauts for whatever reason, and I really loved this game, like genuinely loved this game. Anyone who doesn't know what Psychonauts is, it's a 3D platformer, and arguably one of the best 3D platformers I have ever played. The level design in Psychonauts is something else. I guess you could say it's on another level. Genuinely, I loved playing Psychonauts, and you know, it was one of those games where I wanted to play something a bit older, something a bit more, you know, before my time, which is funny because Psychonauts is older than me, but I had a great time. It still holds up in 2024, and yeah, you know, the level design, as I said, is great. It's really creative. It does so many different things that, You know, each level is unique. You know, you have the Milkman Conspiracy one, which is my personal favourite, where you're kind of a detective trying to solve the Milkman Conspiracy. You also have another one that I really like, which is like a luchador style one, where you're getting chased by a bull, but then you go fight some luchador wrestlers. Ultimately, like, genuinely had a great time with Psychonauts. It holds up still to this day, and like, the creativity is just unmatched. Now, I will say one thing I absolutely hated, which is the final level, Meat Circus. That one can go kill itself. I absolutely hate it. But apart from that, genuinely absolutely love this game, and I can't wait to discuss what I played in August, because let's be honest, Psychonauts 1 is certainly a banger, but Psychonauts 2 is even better. So those are the games that I played in July. If you have any recommendations for me, please leave them in the comments below. But yeah, that's the video over. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.